Well, final podcast of the year.
I know. I can't believe it. I haven't got used to the idea it's 2025 yet, let alone the end of the year. How are you, Dino?
Yeah, no, I'm really good. Yeah, this year has flown by.
I know. It's been a good year, I'd say.
Yeah, we've done quite a bit.
Yeah, been all over the place. Let's think. Where did we start off this year?
We started with the awards, so we're in London to begin with.
Yeah. Well, we went to Focus Wales.
Yeah. 5 Volt.
5 Volts. Cannes.
Yeah, that was before then as well, yeah.
Wogingham Festival.
Yeah. Ditto X.
Ditto X. It's been a busy year.
Yeah.
I'm sure we've missed something out there as well. But what a year it's been. And let's go through it. I think it's before we say that, we got some special guests today, haven't we?
We do, yes.
But more on that later. But I'm very excited about it, I must say. But all full of festive cheer, of course.
Sadly, Christmas jumpers.
Yeah, of course. Sadly, Nathan is poorly, but we soldier on, nevertheless. January. We're not going to go through every month, but January.
Award. Yeah, so the awards, Another mega night at Bedford with the networking night before for the first time, which was a real success. So you've got that going again for 2026.
We do. I think more on that later when we see our guest award winners. It's a special treat for everybody. But of course, it was really good because we had Sonic Whip won a couple of awards. They'd never won an award before.
Yeah, first band to win 2 in one night as well.
Exactly, and we had a brilliant evening. But we also had a networking day called Grassroots Connect. It was the first one we did, so more on that later. But that was really interesting. And shaped us, I think, for a lot of the events that happened this year. Yeah, we had spin-offs in Grassroots Connect, spin-offs in Liverpool, Manchester, and Reading.
Yeah, you won a Purple Turtle.
Exactly, and we've even created another entity because it's just blown up a bit. So looking forward to doing that Grassroots Connect in London again next year. So it's not far off now. It's only a couple of weeks ago. But yeah, that was January, wasn't it? And we must have done something between January and
June.
May we had Focus Wales.
Oh, yes.
And it's funny, isn't it? Every time we go to Focus Wales, it's blazing sunshine.
Yeah, the weather is always good. It's always sunny in Wrexham, wasn't the phrase?
Yeah, exactly. It's unbelievable. It was really good, though, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was best year yet, I think.
We had a really good time and discovered some really good bands as well as all the other things that goes on at Focus Wales. But who was your favourite at Focus Wales? There was so many good ones.
It was sort of Bocat, Unis. Is it Unis? How it's pronounced? Yeah, they were great. Who was the punk act we did a live session with? Two Ton Machete.
They were really cool too. Did an acoustic set. Maybe we'll put a little clip of that in,
Do you ever feel at all inadequately wanting more? Next to me is a house of loss. Don't take me home now. Not ready, I'm not ready to go out. Don't take me home now. Bones and a name, we're just bones and dust. I'm digging out all the ruins of us. Next to me is a house of loss. Yeah, I can catch it, I can take it in. Look at me, I'm innocent as sin. Next to me is a house of loss. Don't take me home now. Not ready, I'm not ready to go out. Don't take me home now. We never wanna hear the lie. Look at the shade of all that rise. The day is black, it's all too late. don't take me home now. I'm not ready to go out. Don't take me home now. Don't take me home now. I'm not ready to go out. Don't take me home now. We never wanna hear the lie. Look at the shade of all their eyes. The day is black, it's all too late. We're burning out on all the hate. Take it back, I told you so. Never going home now. Thank you.
That was really good. Yeah, I liked Bowcat, I must admit. Never got to meet them though, but they were really good. Really interesting.
I think they've been rebooked for next year as well from some of the announcements I've seen.
Exactly, they're already lining up. Yeah, we'll look forward to the next one. We'll be there, no doubt about it, doing our podcast again. But throw in a nice little hello to our good friends at the Rough Hands Tap, of course, which I believe has moved now.
Yeah, no, he's got a bigger site.
Yeah, that was May. And then straight into June, was it?
Straight to Cannes for my Cannes, yeah. And that was the same as it always is. Nice weather, a couple of panels to have a little listen and chat and interact with people, networking on the beach.
Yeah, and I forgot all about that. It feels so fulfilled, isn't it, summer? Again, discovered some new acts. It was a right variety this year.
Yeah, it was a lot more international acts rather than just a load of UK ones, but showcased some of their talent that the organisers have got access to, which was pretty incredible.
I tell you who we discovered in Cannes. We discovered a new DJ.
Oh, Gabby.
Yeah, Gabby Dubois-Joly. As French as it sounds, really, but she's
only half
national.
Yeah,
she joined us with her sort of
cabaret,
electro cabaret velvet curtain show. And she's joined the team as a consequence, and what a great addition that's been. You know, always moving forward, always getting new DJs, new presenters, as they like to be called these days. But that was that was a highlight for me in Cannes for sure. Really good fun.
Taught me everything that I know. Don't go ignoring. I want you to watch when I put on a show. Rise to the top like froth. It's my expertise. It's a pilot's tease. What's the magic word? Say please. Say please. La Veuve Clicquot inspired many of my truths. Laurent Perrier made me wanna sip on you. Rise to the top like froth, it's my expertise. It's a pilot's tease. What's the magic word? Say please. Say please. Sip on me like you sip on a glass of champagne. Touch me like you mean for me to never be the same. Stroke the stem of a tall flute. Ding your fingers in ripe fruit. Sip on me like you sip on a glass of champagne. I wanna show you all the things that feel right. Don't miss my lesson. Guaranteed there are better ways to spend the night. Rise to the top like froth. It's my expertise. It's a pilot's tease. What's the magic word? Say please. Say please. Sip on me like you sip on a glass of champagne. Touch me like you mean for me to never be the same. Stroke the stem of a tall flute. Dink your fingers in ripe fruit. Sip on me like you sip on
Then we moved on into July. Anything happened in July, or was it straight into August of Firebolt?
I can't remember doing anything in July.
Yeah, holiday season for you.
I did. I went to Lanzarote again. Yeah.
Again?
Yeah. Well, it's a nice place to go.
Well, you do own half of it. And
Yeah, so then Firebolt at the beginning of August,
that was hard work this year, wasn't it?
where we had both the podcast and ran a stage.
Yeah. Well, I have to give full credit to this man, because not only did we do the DJing, we had the stage on the Sunday, but Dean had to attend or had to work at a wedding in between. So from all the way from the southeast to Stockport, all the way back again.
Yeah, and then go home again.
Via a premiere in on some motorway.
Yeah, glorious
And run the
service
stage.
station hotel. Yeah.
Got sunburned at 5 this year, of course.
Mhm.
It was really good. But yeah, we could talk about that all day, couldn't we? Because there were so many highlights. You know, from the DJ in itself, a big shout out to our good friends, Stratton Bev and of course Paul Cash, who started off with interviewing We Three Kings. We interviewed them as well for the podcast. And then full throttle onto the Friday, wasn't it, with Sonic Whip playing, you know, owning that stage.
Is it the Trooper stage or has they changed the name?
It was the Trooper
Trooper
stage.
stage.
Yeah, they owned it, didn't they? And it was a real highlight for us, because not only we introduced them to that crowd, but I embarrassed myself by having to introduce them. But nevertheless, one thing that really pleased me was the queue for the merch stand.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
That was phenomenal. The amount, I know like a lot of touring bands have to rely on their merch sales to sustain themselves, but they sold so many records, so many CDs. And the queue was just huge. We had to wait and just watch before we went, and we can talk to them all the time, but we wanted to obviously congratulate them on a mega set, but we had to just sort of wait a good sort of 20 minutes until the queue died down before we felt it was appropriate to sort of collar them and tell them how great it was. But it was nice to see them on such a big stage with a new audience that they'd never seen them before, and just the crowd was full.
Well, I know.
Really
I have it on good authority. They'll be invited back. Maybe not this year, but next
sometime in the future. Yeah, and they deserve to be.
Yeah. On top of that, we also had I missed out on the 2 days prior to Firebolt. We had our Grassroots Connect in Manchester and Liverpool. We were really good. You know, obviously those two cities are hugely respected in the world of music.
There you go, they are. Yeah, we were having a chat about it last night, about the bands that come from Manchester and the bands that come from Liverpool and the music scenes in those two cities.
Yeah, and it was a fantastic occasion. Our good friends in Different Monkey played, and Pale Strangers. It was just, when you think about it, the amount of things we've done this year is phenomenal, the amount of gigs we've done, but it's been really great to see all these new communities, not only listening to the station, but discovering these new bands and stuff like that. So we should play at this point, before we talk about more about Firebolt, we should play some Sonic Whip. Which one? Which one should we play?
One of the red album cover pictures. Is that Waters Rising?
Show it again for me. Keep it in line for me. Holding your breath and collide. I'm sinking again for you. I'm breaking again for you. So please have a life for yourself. For yourself.
But then we had our own stage. On the Grand Central stage, we had the Radio Wigwam stage on the Sunday at Firebolt. And that was obviously a real highlight. Sadly, they're not doing it next year. But I'm sure, well, I don't think they are anyway. I'm not letting any cats out of the bag, I think. But that was a real highlight with Sonny Jim buried in Bermuda, who won our Battle of the Bands in Cardiff. Forgot about that. And obviously Blacklight Vice and Pale Strangers. What a lineup that is for any festival. Which was your highlight there, do you think?
I quite like Pale Strangers. Just a duo, but just sort of great rock riffs, drums and guitar.
You will be delighted to hear they're playing at the Art Awards.
I know.
They are. They're going to be tearing it up at the awards. They've got a new drummer.
Yeah.
They've, but James is still here, all 6'8" of him.
Is that how tall he is?
No, he's about that, isn't he? But it was quite amusing, actually, the photo of him and Stret at the awards. It was classic.
Little and Large.
Little and Large, or Laurel Hardy, you name it. But that is brilliant. Yeah, absolutely fantastic event. Firebolt. I can't wait for the next one. The lineup's been announced as we go. A couple of embargoes, I believe, on some of the headliners. But looking forward to it again. We're going back for more. And I do worry about my liver at times. 4 days on it, it's hard work.
Yeah, really difficult, yeah.
No, but hopefully we'll have the weather again. And then obviously only a couple of weeks after that.
Wokingham Festival, yeah.
And what a success that was.
Yeah, another mega year.
Yeah, I know. So many great bands.
Yeah, it's getting harder and harder to choose who to book. And that's even with getting some help from you and asking everyone involved in the sort of local area who we should get. And but I've had over 1,000 applicants since August.
Wow.
And that's 4 months ago.
Are you victims of your own success?
I feel like it at the moment.
Everybody wants to play Wokingham.
And like, we want to keep the lineup new and exciting and have new acts, but there's also loads we want to book that played this year or the year before. But it's getting harder and harder.
So remind me, how many days?
It's 3 days. It's the August bank holiday weekend. So Saturday to Monday, yeah.
As we say every year, it's better than Reading Festival.
Oh, yeah, it's way better. Everyone should go to there instead.
Well, friends of mine came for the first time. They'd never been before, and they said they're coming back every year after that. And you had the weather, that helped.
Yeah, no, it's always nice when the sun's out and everyone's just having a good time and sat in their camping chairs.
And do you have a favourite? Are you allowed to say you had a favourite from or a highlight?
Yeah, I've got a fair few really. I quite liked China Bears, but then I've seen them before. I've worked with them. I've done some gigs with them. We're just doing some live sound stuff. So they always put on a show.
If you feel the way I feel, then you know it is to kill. You bring out a side of me that not everyone sees. You bring out a side of me I don't show easily.
Bonnie and the Jets were amazing.
Oh.
It was good to see Bone Idol again. Did the main stage.
Yeah, and I was very impressed by that because it's still a very young band, and at the time that was the biggest stage they'd ever played at. You'd never know. They really did a great job, and fair play to them. And hopefully the guys will go on and on from here. That was a real highlight for me as well. Motorcycle display team were awesome. As you mentioned, Bonnie and the Jets, but it was obviously we had the Wigwam Jam stage on the Sunday, and it was really, really pleasing. Kicking off with Verdi Gears, another very young local band.
Yeah.
Who, funnily enough, played our Christmas gig last week, but more on that later. But really good start to finish, and can't wait for next year.
Yeah, no, planning is in full form at the minute. Most of the infrastructure's booked. I've maybe booked 4 or 5 bands, but I'm just trying to figure out what the rest of the lineup will be.
Have you decided your headliners yet?
Sort of. Yeah, there's a long
in negotiations.
Yeah, there's a long list of possibles and asking about availability and things. So yeah.
But of course, you have to balance. It's not just all about independent music for the festival, for Wogan Festival. And I was really impressed by, I'd forgotten how many good songs Tom Robinson had.
Yeah.
That was a great way to finish the whole festival, but I really like the Fleetwood Mac covers band, or tribute band. They were, what was their name again? They were
Our Own Way. Yeah.
Our Own Way. Really, really, really captured it, and I don't see them again. Simple as that. They were excellent. So more of that this year.
Yeah, there'll be a mix of a couple of cover acts, a couple of tributes, and then the majority of the lineup will be original stuff. But there'll be something there for everybody. It's very much a family-friendly event. So it needs something to cater for everybody. There's all the kids' entertainment and circus skills, and we had mini golf and
you did
a beer festival bar, which is always popular.
Yeah, the cocktail bar was busy as well, wasn't it?
Yeah.
No, really good, and great beer. Best beer in the festival for sure. No doubt about it.
Coffee brews, morning news. Life is doing nothing new. It's a phase, so they say. Another day of nothing new.
then we rolled on into autumn, I suppose.
Yeah.
And lots of things going on in the autumn, lots of gigs, just maybe not our own. Well, we had the Grassroots Connect in Reading in September. That was busy. And that was great because we made some new friends.
Yeah, I think everybody did that day.
We made friends with Berkshire Music Trust, with the Rock Academy,
Reading College,
and more. It was absolutely fabulous. Everyone pulling together in the community, and hopefully, with a bit of luck, fingers crossed, we'll find our way on a digital radio in the southeast area in 2026. That would be something.
Yeah.
It's still prime in our minds, this expansion. Well, I suppose we had some more gigs at the Bedford.
Yeah.
All through the year we had gigs at the Bedford, and we took our good friend Tassia. We discovered her this year, and she's played not only at Wokingham Festival at the Bedford, award nominated as well, and she played for us at Turtle Wokingham.
Oh yeah, the showcase night we did
to celebrate the very best of Wokingham Festival at the Purple Turtle in Reading. Our good friends at the Turtle. Obviously, you can see the footage in that special episode, but it was streamed live as well, and we had Tassia, Maddie C, and Motorcycle Display Team,
and Joan and the Giants.
Grace from Joan and the Giants. Yeah, that was a funny one, wasn't it? We were at the JSM event last night in the Electric Ballroom, and a great event. But the previous one that we went to, I forget where it was.
It was a Sanctum in Soho, yeah.
We bumped into an artist, thought nothing of it. He goes, that's what you do, bump into loads of
have a little chat. This is what we got coming up. Like, oh, you should come to our gig.
And not only that, she was from Australia. They'd been award nominated by Wigwam. Oh, what's the likelihood of that? And then she turned up at the Turtle and did an acoustic set.
Yeah, and then flew back the next day, and then went and supported the Fray.
Unbelievable.
Yeah,
and and she's they've done a really good job as well, haven't they? They're going on from strength to strength. It seems Joan and the Giants. We can't wait. Well, they're coming back, aren't they? I believe they're coming back in May, if I remember rightly. So that was another highlight, another great Sunday afternoon. The best thing about that is that I missed Wales getting beat yet again in rugby. So
you don't need to watch that.
No, there's better things to do now, isn't there? And then I suppose we did more podcasts here and there, but we then march off into Christmas, and here we are.
Yeah,
we had our Christmas party last week. At Fuel Rock Club, which has been a bit like our second home this year. We started off with a post-awards gig in January, where we had the mighty Sonic Whip. Bone Idol went from their first ever gig in Wales, and Sonny Jim played for us, their first live gig in about 5 years. And then we had our Battle of the Bands at Fuel, where Buried in Bermuda won. We have to play a bit of Buried in Bermuda, I think.
The sun sets on another day. Still feel like there's so much left to say. Every breeze whispers your name, and the world is not the same. The nights are cold without your touch. The days are grey, I miss you so much. Late night, lying wide awake. Memories of you so
But that was brilliant, the Battle of the Bands. We had 4 fantastic bands: Eulogy, Painted as Monsters, Buried in Bermuda, and Chasing Mallory. Anyone could have won that.
Oh, yeah.
Anyone could have won that. And Buried in Bermuda won. It did a cracking job at Firebolt. But we had our Christmas party there last week. That was good, where we took Vertigears for their first ever Welsh gig. And we had the award-winning Matt Keano playing. A new band that I think you'd like, the Meritones, they played for us. And again, our good friend, award-winning Black Live Voice headlined last week, their first ever gig at Fuel in Cardiff. So, that was another one to test deliver, must say. So I'm looking forward to a break.
Yeah. Just what Christmas is going to do, yeah, because you're not going to the pub at all.
No, but sadly, as you'll know, Christmas is our busiest season.
You got to get ready for the awards.
Yeah, it's not only that. Running a radio station, you got so many shows to do for Christmas and New Year and all those little things. We got a chart.
Yeah, you're doing the best songs of the year.
Songs of the year, but the best ever song voted by our listeners is back. So you can tune into that over the festive period, because let's face it, we all have something on in the background, and you get fed up of Mariah Carey after a while, don't you? So find out what the listeners have voted as their favourite song and album of all time. I do know the winner, and winners, and but those, preparing for the awards, 21st and 22nd of January at the Bedford, with Grassroots Connect London. What are you looking forward to the most?
I think the little listening party you're planning, is that announced yet?
Oh yeah, it is announced.
Rather-
Yeah, the artist feedback sessions. Yeah. So
that's
if
neat.
you're an artist, you can have your track played in front of a panel of experts, and they'll give you positive feedback back.
All negative feedback if it's not good enough.
Well, yeah. If you test them that much, and if you don't bring in the biscuits, yes. But no, we're looking forward to that. That'll be all day. We got some special guests coming for the awards, traveling in, but we don't know who's won yet.
Yeah, it's still, the votes are still open
till the end of the year. So keep the votes coming in, please, because there's some really worthy people out there that need the votes. It's not a popularity contest, but we want people to the right people to win. Simple as that. Those who deserve it will win, no doubt. So I suppose that takes us on to our special guests.
Yes.
And one of the award-winning acts last year, there was obviously 16 of them, or 15, no, 16, because Sightwit won twice. We had a band that won the Best Alt-Rock Band, brand new to us in 2024. Do you remember the name?
What were they, King Fu back then?
They were King Fu back then, now called Here and Everywhere. But yeah, they're here. Award winners. Let's welcome them in. And here they are. Here's our special guest. We're delighted to welcome all the way from Slovenia. Here and Everywhere.
Hi guys, hello.
Alex and Rock, of course.
Good to be here. Thank you so much.
And you've come specially all the way from Slovenia the week before Christmas.
Exactly.
Just for this podcast.
Just for this not far.
Yeah, we're getting popular. No, where do we start with these guys? Where do we start, Dino? Because obviously we've known them on the radio for a couple of years now, but I suppose we start from where it began with us, our relationship at the awards. How was that for you, Alex?
Oh my God, we never expected to be nominated for this. I had plans of pushing this song, stepping forward, and starting putting it on Groover. I think it was Groover, and you responded right away that you liked the song. And a month later, I think, or a few months later, we were nominated, and we just decided to come to the awards. We couldn't miss that. So we came here, and the funny thing that we didn't expect to win at all. So
For sure.
I had told him, stop recording, please.
The fourth place was
Yeah.
first, and I said, wow, we weren't even the fourth place. Stop recording.
Stop
He's like,
recording immediately.
Shame,
And then I think you didn't stop recording. And then we hear, King Fu. Oh my God, we were really happy. Yeah. So
that was amazing. Really, really.
we
Such
couldn't
a
stop
great moment.
being happy for a few days later, and we came back to Slovenia, and all the news had this.
Well, it was mental, wasn't it? I mean, at the awards itself, I have to tell you that alternative rock was your category. That's
One of the hardest.
it's probably
Yeah.
apart from maybe best song, but it's really, really competitive. The amount of alternative rock bands that are out there that could have been nominated, it's ridiculous. To win that was really.
And when we saw nominations and all the bands, I
And
mean,
the
the sounds, the
yeah.
productions, we said, that's going to be.
Well, I know that you didn't expect to win because we tell everybody to be downstairs near the stage just in case to make it all go smoother and quicker. But yes, you were upstairs. But
We were upstairs, yeah. And how did you choose to put us on the alternative rock category?
Because it's actually quite a wide
Range.
a wide range of rock, alternative rock. It's not that it has to have an alternative sound. It's not classic rock.
Mm-hmm.
It could be maybe indie rock, but I think you have different styles within your songs.
That's true.
And that's why,
Yeah.
essentially, you couldn't pin you down into one sound.
Yeah.
So that was essentially it. And it was, it was, as I say, it's the most difficult. And there's always some movement between some of the categories, especially with rock or band and things like that. But yeah, I think, and our good friend Richie Pugh was giving the award. He loved you. He loves you on his show as well. So that was it's Sago.
Hello.
As we talk, actually, Richie's new single is out today. So we have to.
He's a singer.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah. I know you have all his records. But just to digress a little bit, we know Richie because he's an artist and joined the crew because of that. He was,
I'm gonna check it out, Richie.
You should. But anyway, so yeah, you were saying about what happened after the awards. Then you sort of went viral a bit for you, didn't it?
Yeah. We had a couple of great news in Slovenia.
Yeah.
Talking about it.
It was January, right?
It was January.
Beginning of the year, and a lot of good news just showed up at the right time. And then it was San Marino also, which started amazingly because we won the semifinals. And it was like
For the Eurovision.
Yeah, it was like so. Well, the reason why San Marino, because they're pretty much the only country that have an open competition, so you can apply from any country. Not sure about Zimbabwe, but from all the
European.
Yeah.
I know you can. But so we just said let's try something else.
Yeah.
And then there was how many?
Like thousands
Thousands.
of bands.
And then you won semifinals, like directly went into finale, to the finals. And we're like, wow, that's amazing. But then in the finals, they changed the whole structure of people. So another television, it was before San Marino, then it was like Italian TV. And there was no musician in the jury. It was just like the director of TV, his friend.
Political.
Yeah, it was it went
We were only we were a little pissed off, not because we didn't win, but because it was not fair. Because how they treated what about the jury? The first jury was all musicians, all like respected musicians with many albums and producers, and that's why it really meant something to us. And then it was just like, wow, now it's this guy's gonna decide who's gonna. We were like, whatever.
So that's annoying because, obviously Eurovision cries out for decent musicians and bands.
You know what? My
thing.
feeling is in most of the countries, it's pretty much kind of this type of situation. And I think I'm right.
Well, on that note, so at that point, you were still King Fu, right?
Exactly.
And then things developed. What happened after to become Here and Everywhere?
Oh yeah. Well, that cooked in me for many years.
Started itching a little bit.
Yeah. It started many years ago, but I never had a support of my bandmates. So this year I don't know, surprisingly, we were discussing the change of the name because the music was developing so much and we had some doors opening for us, like Bryan Adams Act and maybe something else in our plan. And the name change came just like that. It was firstly, I had in mind putting the name like our song Once and Forever. I don't know if we ever sent you this song on Radio Wigwam. I don't remember. But then I didn't like it and I started scrolling rock songs, his portfolio, and I loved Here and Everywhere because it has so much space for the music to change, to develop, to elevate. You can be anything in this name. You can just be rock band, metal band, pop band, and you just, over the years, you can develop your albums. You can be just anything. And I really love the space of it. So, and I love something that is kind of vague, legendary, big.
As you say, it encapsulated
Yeah,
everything.
yeah.
So you had a good summer, I understand,
Yes.
as well. How was this summer for you guys?
Oh, the summer went, I don't know, unexpected. We opened for Bryan Adams in Austria. It's a big festival called Clam Live in Burgklam, where we opened for Hollywood Vampires a couple of years ago. So, yeah.
And Hollywood Vampires, a lot of people don't know it's Johnny Depp and Alice Cooper.
Yeah.
And pretty much
Joe Perry from Aerosmith, yeah. So yeah, this year we opened for Bryan Adams, and the best thing of the concert for us was after the show, the manager called us, and we thought, oh my God, what have we done? Something's wrong.
You sucked.
Yeah, please come down. Bryan wants to meet you guys. Oh my God.
Oh.
So we went downstairs right after our show, and he said, okay, like 10 seconds of your show, I just ran to the stage and listened to your whole show, and I couldn't believe.
He knew the songs. He said, oh, you had a solo here. This is this song. Oh, you have some like jazzy things.
He listened to every detail and he loved everything, like songwriting, performance, everything.
And usually he doesn't, he said, I never listen to, whoever's playing.
No, he doesn't have opening acts usually.
Yeah, usually it's so, in all senses, it was for us, it was like, wow,
Yeah.
You're doubting yourself in this big world of millions and gazillions of bands. And then you have Bryan Adams talking to you and he's like, you are a world-class band. So just so that you know, we're like,
We'll take it.
yes,
A really nice guy,
great guy.
a gentleman. I don't know what to say.
Also, what's really great about his show, what I really respect about it, because it's really purely based on music. So there's no fireworks or dance.
Yeah.
He said he hates like big groups like 15. Why? Because he wants to have like
He's a rock star, isn't he?
exactly
Has been.
Yeah, people on stage and music.
singing great. I mean, he's in a great shape, and everything about his show is really, really just pure about music. And this is for us. That's great.
Well, he sang on the rain like for 2 hours straight
Yeah.
with his guitar, like in front of people.
Excuses, So
Really, I respect
That's
that.
amazing. And,
Yeah.
and it didn't stop there for you, did it? You
No.
had some more shows.
Yeah, we had another big show. We had a lot of festivals in between, but the next big thing was with Scorpions in Albania. Oh, that was
I can imagine the Scorpions in Central or South Central Europe,
yeah.
quite a thing.
oh my God. Oh, I don't know what to say because we were right next to the stage. Our hotel was there.
Hotel room was looking
At the
right
stage,
to the
yeah.
stage. We, through the window, you saw the whole stage and the big, speakers and
Yeah.
screens and everything. It was like, wow, we're going to be here tomorrow.
5 minutes before the show, we were just looking out and there were nobody.
Yes,
Oh
before
my-
the show. So there was, again, something went wrong.
Oh my God, what happened? And then they told us electricity just went off and we didn't know if we were going to play or not. So
So it seemed like they had a lot of problems with the high power electricity that you need for such a concert. And the manager said, well, if they don't fix it at the right time,
You're not going to play.
I'm afraid. We're like, what do you mean we're not going to play? We just came because of this.
And we just cut the set list from 1 hour to half an hour. And it was amazing.
Really,
The people vibed with us like
from the first.
from the first song,
Yeah.
from the first second. It was just
And not knowing the songs or the band. So just
It's great when an audience wants to hear it.
But it's always with us like that because we don't have much of the songs from this new album out, and people don't know that. And when we play it, people are, it just works. I don't know.
quite direct
Yeah.
on the whole.
So a fabulous summer, and as you just mentioned, a new album's coming out.
It's a first album with this new name, let's say like that.
Yeah.
We had the other album with King Fu name, but it's half in Slovenian, half in English. But this one is kind of when we found our sound ourselves and something that it's us, more us than.
Does it have a name, yeah?
Yes, the name is Seeker of the Source, like our first song, because this is the first song we always play when we go on stage. It's the opening song, and it's kind of putting the vibe of what is the album about.
It's going to be a busy year for you, 2026, isn't it? It kicks off. You're going to be playing for us at the awards.
Yes.
We're very delighted that you can fit this in.
Well, thank you,
No,
sir,
no,
our pleasure.
for inviting
It's
us.
going to be awesome. But then you're going to play also at our post-awards gig in Reading.
In Reading at a Purple Turtle, yeah.
That's going to be huge, Dino.
Yeah, no, it was a great event
With
to
Pale
do.
Strangers and Sonic Whip, of
I
course.
mean, 3 award-winning bands.
Yeah.
2 of them international. The other one from Liverpool, all in Reading.
Oh my God.
I mean,
We're so excited about him.
Purple Turtle for having it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be an awesome day.
Yeah.
I can't wait for that. And so obviously you're gonna go back to Slovenia for Christmas, and
Yeah.
and then back to London next year. But
Yeah.
thanks for coming in so much. It's been wonderful to meet you and have you in the studio. But I believe you're gonna play a couple of tracks for us.
Yes. So we're going to play the track. We have got our awards with the old name, King Fu, but it's still our song, Stepping Forward.
Well, let's have it. Sweetie.
Set it up.
Yes. Thank you.
Stepping forward, coming closer. I don't know what the future brings. Coming closer, stepping forward. I just know that's all there is. Let it go, embrace unknown. The gods will show the world. Songs will bring, coming closer, stepping forward. I just know that's all there is. Let it go, embrace unknown. The gods will show the world alone. Let it go, your soul will know when you let go. Your spirit's blow. To come closer and to step closer, I just need to let it go. Need to let it go. To come closer and to step closer, I just need to let it go. Let it go. Oh, let it go. Embrace grow, spirits flow.
Ho, ho, ho.
Ho ho ho! Indeed, yeah.
Dino. Merry Christmas.
Christmas.
That was good, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's great.
Here and
performance,
everywhere,
yeah.
yeah. One take. I think
Yeah,
that's the
exactly,
first
yeah.
time that's happened. Yeah, brilliant. And, people are going to see him again.
Yeah,
At
they'll
the
be
awards.
back in the new year.
Yeah, and at the Turtle. Can't wait. Absolutely. If that's anything to go by, I think
Yeah.
it's going to be
And it's just
energetic.
a phenomenal voice.
But anyway, so what you got planned for Christmas? Do you know?
I'm just at home, and then I'm working New Year's Eve.
Oh, right there.
Yeah, the work never stops.
The male stripper job again.
Yeah, exactly. I'm going to wear this outfit, take it off.
Well, on that note, Merry Christmas,
Merry
one and all, and here's to a fantastic 2026.
Yeah.